Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another week of 2S Racing. I'm joined today once more by Mr. Hammer.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, and I am Bance, of course. And today we actually started somewhat on time, ladies and gentlemen, because we're on board with Dominic, aka Wow, who's now going on 2S lap.
Wow, really?
This is a one per week, I think. But actually, let me get you the better track map. Here we go.
Traffic though. Wow. It looks so scary on this track when you have traffic.
Oh yeah, it does. But he was not disturbed there. Although he might be here now. He's not. Everyone being very, very brave and kind. But if that was Daniel letting him pass.
Do you wonder how this would be for drivers if they didn't have the track map? It would be near impossible, right?
Did you look at your track map when you do this?
Yeah.
I mean, once you learn it, it's fine.
And then you see so many blind corners, and then you think, if you don't have the track map and you're the driver in front, you have no way of knowing that there's a car coming.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Like,
man, on a different note though, like on the Hanoi Hanoi track on the 2020 game, I think it was.
Yeah.
Man, I think there's never been a track in sim racing that's taken me longer to learn than that one.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, well, I had racing lines, so it's...
Oh, okay, fair enough. But there's like, because there's no visual references anywhere, it all looks the same. It's terrible, man.
I didn't like the track though, especially those weird roundabout corners that are like almost 360.
Yeah.
It felt just so terrible. It just had no grip whatsoever.
Yeah.
But wow, impressed on his first
lap.
It's
28-4.
Cool.
Pretty comfortably in the lead now. Can have a look maybe with Fox. Oh, that's the wrong button. Here we go with Fox. Has he invalidated his lap, so never mind.
Yes.
Justin goes a P9 at the moment, but that is not exactly a representative time as Makenda moves over to provisional pole, proving over 2 tenths.
As well.
Let's go on board with Daniel Cofield.
Ah, Daniel Cofield, the man from what's the place again? Doncaster or?
Yeah, he is exactly the fastest guy from Doncaster.
Yeah.
But he abandoned his lap as well, so let's go on board with Nico. He's in the pits. Fox is on a new lap now, I believe. Yes, he is. Where is he?
Yeah, he does have low ERS though, so I don't know if he's gonna complete that lap.
No. Copy though, he seems to be pushing for sure. He's doing some tight cornering.
Yeah, it's a bit of a atypical F1 track with all the fast sweeping corners and long straights, and then a few slower ones, few slower corners, but I think it's only 1 or 2 slower corners.
It's a fun one though, and it's like everything that Hanoi could have and should have been, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think this is
I don't know how people think Hanoi's good.
Officially the circuit with the most corners in F1.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Cat is back for the stream again, sitting in front of the screen so I cannot see half of it, but come on. Okay.
I am very glad that we did not have the Hanoi circuit for any other F1 game.
Yeah.
But there were genuinely people that enjoyed driving it. I found that shocking.
Yeah, I know. I found it really difficult to drive.
It's just not fun either, and it looks terrible, and everything was just terrible. And then when you did a league race on it, no one would show up. Legit, half of the people would sign out of the race. People,
a bit like Monaco.
Much worse than Monaco.
Monaco's not as bad, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even like Sochi and stuff are like tracks people like to sign up for because they're just not very good tracks. But Hanoi really was, from like a league management perspective, a terrible track because no one wanted to race it. And no one did race it.
Gee, my favorite part of Hanoi was DNFing on the first lap. My favorite part of Hanoi was after 50 meters forgetting to brake and hitting, I think it was Flash River or something, full in the rear. and causing like a massive pile up in turn 1. So yeah, great track.
Yeah, sector 3 was decent actually. That was only like, yeah, because it adds some kind of flow, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
The thing was also, if you didn't get the exits of those roundabout corners right, then you'd be punished because there was a long straight after it, and I couldn't ever get it right. So for me, it was just pain. Very painful track to drive.
It's also like usually with like a track, it takes like 5 to 10 laps maybe to like learn it to like a decent level where you can like drive around comfortably. Hanoi for me, genuinely, after like 100 laps or so, I still lost where I was on the track, and I kept looking at the track map. It's insane.
Yep. As Chief says, hitting Flash River is something to be proud of. Oh, okay. So I guess I did great. Just took me 50 meters as well. I'm natural.
Right, let's go on board here with our gamer, who's about to embark on his little odyssey. I hope. Yes, he is. Okay.
Yeah. Ah, there he is. Yeah.
Quite a lot of time to make up.
Nico in P8.
Well, look at him.
Actually,
did he practice this time?
I think he might have practiced this time.
He did drive this one quite a couple times in career mode. So he does have experience with this track.
Maybe we find out now that Nico is instead actually a Jeddah expert.
I'd say he's a certified Jeddah expert, yes. That and nothing less.
Our gamer is improving by a tenth. So good start of the lap. And then the million sweeping bends. Well, actually it's more, it's basically a straight in F1 car. Some slight lifting here and there.
Yeah, that's about it though.
Yep.
Got a yellow, it's an Alpha, no, an Alpine. Is it Alpine? Yes, it's blue. It's blue. I know it's not, no, it's a Red Bull, I think. No, it's not a Red Bull. What color is that?
Find out which car it is. But there's also that many shades of blue in this game. It's so hard to see between Williams and AlphaTauri and Red Bull and Alpine. At least I find it hard to distinguish all the blues.
Yeah, as we have Argentinian gamer crossing the line, and he goes P2. Oh,
really good time.
Okay.
Is Justin on a lap yet? Yeah, Justin is on a decent lap this time. As Wow now sets the pole. And Justin P2.
Yeah.
21 once now.
Why you will expect him to be. Of course, 2 races to go, but he's got a pretty big lead, this guy does. He's I think 30 plus points, so he will really have to fumble if he wants to lose this championship.
Yep.
And I'll finally get that championship. He's always complained about not getting when we had to cancel season like a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to do Tier 2 championship, of course, but trying for... Oh, Danny sets a really quick time, 27.7.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But yeah, he was trying for a couple of seasons now, and every time it somehow slipped away from Justin. And now he's really close, we must admit.
Yeah, I mean, again, it will be kind of hard for him to fumble. He basically just needs to finish in the points, like, you know, like, I don't know, like P5 or something in each race, and he's got to be set.
We need Michael Masi levels of intervention.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the thing is, Danny will have to win this race, and he will have to win the next race for any chance at winning the championship. Sure. But even then, he depends quite a bit on Justin taking a few L's. Yeah,
a DNF here would really turn things around for the championship, but of course we don't hope Justin DNF. It's just saying that that's basically almost what you need here. If anyone wants to have any chance of beating Justin. Is Danny the only one with chance, or does McKendor has a mathematical chance as well?
I don't know. I mean, what's... Okay.
I mean, there's still 50 points.
52 points are there to gain, so mathematically he's in it, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, but realistically, of course, the chance is really small.
I mean, if he wants to win both races and Justin and Danny crash in both, then yeah, he's got it. Anything can happen. This is a track with that is very crash prone, not just in real life, also in the game.
Yeah,
Option
that's
Chief has
usually a
also
track,
suggested that they should just go faster.
Ah, yeah, of course. As Chief is a specialist in going faster than these people.
Hey, don't diss my man like that.
It's not disrespect. No, not at all. Chief is faster than he claims to be.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he's exactly like Icewind.
Have you seen his time trials sometimes? It's really...
Have you seen his races? He's a beast.
Wow. Yeah, he's a specialist in race pace.
He frightens me at times.
But he'll deny it and say he's old and slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's buying that here.
Him and his teammate Schneller in SLR Tier 2.
Oh, yeah.
They both frighten me on a daily basis. With their
Don't
speed.
they need to construct that again?
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they
Chief
do,
has said,
yeah.
no, I'm old and slow.
Yeah, as I predicted. Yeah.
But we're gonna go on board here with Makenda. And we're gonna see him work his magic.
A lot of time to make up on Danny though.
Oh, he needs half a second here. No less. Yeah. But he's had a very good first sector. This is a very crucial corner here. And he pretty much nails it. Maybe he could have had a bit more throttle in, but it's a balance, isn't it? Between maximum speed and safety. He's up 3/10 in Sector 1 already.
It's really satisfying to see when they hook it up like this, though.
Yeah.
Like those switches in the fast corner from left to right every time. If you nail it.
Oh man, I mean this smoothness here is dreamy, isn't it? I'd like to know what setup he's running. There's no twitching or anything, it just goes.
Nope. It reminds me of the Mercedes of 2020.
Yeah, it does. Look at that, it's beautiful.
Remember driving it in iRacing for the first time? That was like...
Oh yeah.
It was so easy to drive.
What? But that was the W12.
Hard to get the timer, yeah. Hard to get the best time out, obviously, but it wasn't hard to pick up at all.
That's true. But we've got him crossing the line just here, and improves only the 3/10.
Yeah, he dropped some time in the final sector there.
Yeah, he did, but overall a very, very smooth lap.
Good lap.
And we got Justin, who's going to start up his lap in a corner's time.
Probably the final run for Justin.
Yeah, that's for sure. So we're going to stick on board with our championship favorite at the moment.
In the Haas. Imagine Haas winning a Drivers' Championship. Gunther Steiner will be really happy with this.
Yeah, I think we will see that very soon, in a week's time. At this rate.
It has to be done. No? No reaction? Okay.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Yes, it has. Yes, XD. You happy?
Yeah, now I'm happy. A good first sector by Justin.
Yeah. Gonna have to squeeze some more out of it though.
Yep. Yeah, he claimed in Discord he didn't practice much.
Yeah, that is a classic saying.
Ooh, is
Yoda has shown the dark side.
That's nothing Yoda would ever do.
We got Justin on his final lap, getting around the final corner. And we're about to see if this is enough for pole. And it isn't.
Ooh.
It is not by just 0.5 of a second.
Nope.
He's in P2
But,
provisionally.
yeah.
It's not over yet. We've got Argentinian Gamer here in the final corner, I believe. He is finishing his lap here. No, he's going in.
No,
Okay,
he's
so
not
you still
going.
got... Oh, Danny spins! And he's hit the wall.
That's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that's his lap done. Fortunately
Yes,
for him, he doesn't have Justin to worry about him. But we got Dominic
Wow.
starting his lap.
Yeah.
So all eyes on him. Obviously, Copy and Blindevink also truly in the fight. Tomo as well.
Wow, and pushed by a 10, so...
Yeah,
This is the first
so
sector,
steady.
so-
But we will need to see a little bit more from him here. He goes
There's
a little
slow
bit
Aston
wide
Martin.
there. Ooh.
Oh, there's a dead Aston Martin! Oh yeah,
That,
that's lap.
Very nicely recovered from him. He stayed in the throttle there.
Yeah, but that's... Surely that... Yeah, he's still gaining on his own time, but I'm sure it cost him...
I actually don't think it cost him all that much because he stayed in.
Really?
Yeah. Not bad at all.
McLaren going out of the way.
Oh, this is good for him.
Yeah, a bit of tow.
That's worth a little bit of time. And he goes on pole with that. I think that maybe that little bit of tow might have done the trick for him there at the end.
But who was that? What, that was Danny? No, it was... Was it Linde?
No, that was Danny.
No, it was Danny.
Wait, he gave him a tow on purpose.
Danny accidentally gave a tow to
No, I
the
think
guy
he did that
that's
on
so
purpose.
competitive.
I think he did that on purpose.
Must have been. That was so
Okay,
weird.
let's go on board with Tomo here as well. He's only got one
Yeah.
corner left to go. He's the final
Final
piece
one.
of this puzzle.
Is it a puzzle? Oh. That was a
It
circle.
can be if you want it to be.
Anyway.
And it goes to P8.
Yeah, good lap.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lap times. Look at the lap times in the top 8.
27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27. Quick boys.
I mean, even if you look at the 28s and the ones, not bad at all. It's a very close grid. And again, gotta keep in mind, this is just qualifying, and many people here in this grid are definitely more proficient in the race when it comes to pace. So it's very close.
True that. Yeah. Yeah, one lap pace is also always something different than racing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Just
quickly
ask
scroll down.
Mr. Charles Leclerc.
Indeed. This is
I don't
your-
think Justin is dissatisfied with this result. P3.
No, it's alright. I mean, he doesn't even need P3 for this
No.
race. He does not. He can just chill, man. He just needs to keep it clean, and he's got this.
As I say that, he says in chat, championship battle looking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew he would be happy with that, of course. I just realized we actually do have a full grid today.
We do, yes. 3
What
reserves.
did you see? I think Joel is in as a reserve, isn't he? Or is he...
Joel. He is a reserve, I believe, yes.
Yeah. The weather will probably be dry, as we're in Saudi Arabia. I think there's like a 1% chance of rain.
It's Joel and Arc Gamer, I think. Argentinian gamer. Who are reserving.
Reserves. Yes, yes.
So yeah,
There's
just 2
the grid.
reserves. not
Oh
bad.
yeah, it's a race immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's something with the formation
And
map,
it's
right?
lights out, and away we go. Indeed. And wow, takes a fat L into turn 1. Getting squeezed out by the McLarens there. Ooh, and he loses it.
Yeah.
Oh, this could not go much worse for him. It could not.
No. It's yeah, there's a straight afterwards. So
Yeah, Argentinian gamer making the best of it. But look at the McLarens, man. They got right in there.
And Justin took the lead, by the way. So
yeah, he did. Bit of a kerfuffle at the front there at the start.
Ooh, and there's a Ferrari Samin, that is, who's going slowly at the back.
Oh, of course the Ferrari.
Of course it's a Ferrari curse. Yeah. Ooh, and Danny now overtaking Justin. No, they're going side by side.
Oh yeah, they are. No doing there. Behind. Not at the moment. Yeah. Oh, Justin making a mistake there, yeah.
Yeah. Can't do that too often, or you get a penalty.
Oh, absolutely.
And as for tires, everyone on the hards except
oh yeah, Justin not having an ideal couple of corners.
Yeah, Danny's looking fast here.
Ooh, doing a little bit of touching there.
Yeah, and
we got the McLaren swarming Justin at the moment, and Danny getting a fantastic exit there.
Yeah.
Onto the stop in the straight.
About the championship, play it safe.
Yeah, and he does go into first place. The McLaren of Blindevink trying to say his piece there as well, and he does as well. Look at him, and he's got a great exit as well, taking it right back from Justin.
Justin's not giving up easily though.
No, he's not, and why would he? But he went all the way up to P1 and has dropped down again 2 positions. But it's a McLaren 1-2, and this is not only good for Danny now, but also for the constructors, because McLaren are dominating there as well. No, not dominating. I think they're leading by 30 points. But this is not too shabby.
Yeah. Yeah, what a first 2 laps that is, with the battle between Justin and the McLarens. And ooh, there's a yellow with Fox. Yeah, Fox spun around.
You know, it's getting tight at this point as well on a completely different note. The Ferraris only have this race and 1 more race to go in order to put any points on the tally in the championship.
They still don't have anyone.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I remember that Curse race 2 weeks ago, and then I don't know what happened last week, but probably nothing good.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if in 2S history, I mean, we've done many seasons. We've done like 15 to 20 in total, like across tiers or something. So I don't know. At least in tier 1, I'm not sure if there's ever been a season where there were teams that didn't score any points. No, I'm not sure that's yet happened.
Not too long ago, I remember Ferrari winning a lot of constructor titles in 2S. So
yeah, I mean, the first 4 constructors titles in 2S history were won by the Ferrari team. They are the most successful team in 2S. Maybe that's also part of my bias. Because now they're not even scoring points.
Maybe the game imported the real Ferrari F1 luck this time.
Yeah, maybe. Well, it's nothing with luck with them.
Cars, yeah.
It's just incompetence.
Even in eco cars, they have like a worse luck factor. You're cursed the moment you get in the car.
Here's the thing, right? Because we were here for Spa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you remember how Blinder did not give Danny an inch. Even when it was for the constructors, yeah. I wonder if they've since, chatted a little bit and they're like, hey, here's the deal. I'm kind of in the constructors fight.
Maybe work together.
Yeah, so like, can you hold them up for me, maybe? And I don't know, but...
I don't know. Blinde, as I know him, is a really quick driver as well, and he wants to win. I don't think he's slowing down on purpose or anything.
Oh, absolutely not. But I wonder if they find themselves in this bit of a stalemate here, if Blindevink is going to try and help Danny out.
Attack, I think. Yeah, I don't think he will attack. I think he's fine being in second place for now.
Oh, as you say that, he's moving over.
Oh, he's attacking. I think he's fine staying in second place. Takes the lead.
Yeah, that's a commentary curse, I guess, in a way.
This is why I'm asked to commentate here, because of this expertise where I'm always wrong.
Oh, we got something. We got some commotion going on with Tomo. He's facing the wrong way without a front wing.
Yeah, then that's probably an oopsie.
And it might be a safety car.
You think? Yeah, it's definitely.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it might not be.
Full yellow, right?
Yeah, it's full course yellow, double wave flags.
Yeah.
But why is it still?
Really?
Is it a safety car? I think it is.
There's a yellow dot on track. That's the safety car, usually.
There's not even been a DNF. But this is a big deal for Ferrari. This is a big deal for Ferrari.
But for Samim it takes him back in the race. And for Joel it closes the gap. But I don't think we'll see any pit stops unless somebody has damage. But most people on the hards, on the mediums, they won't stop now. It's way too early.
I mean, I don't know if you could box for the hard now and make it to the end.
Yeah, I don't know for sure either. I don't know how bad or good the tire wear is. But it does seem far-fetched, no? 21 laps on hard tires on a longish track with many fast corners, so I don't know. Hot track as well, probably, because usually it's not exactly nice cool weather in Saudi Arabia. We actually do see some pit stops though, the medium runners, AR Gamer and Meepo. And we see Rune Cruiser actually pitting as well on the hards. Oh, and there's more now. Melto, Tomo, they might have damage. Tomo for sure, we saw that. Ooh, and he gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the hards do go on for AR Gamer and Meepo. So you might be right, they might try to go to the end here. Interesting. Everyone else continuing though. And I think as soon as Tomo and Samim have caught up, we'll resume racing, which will probably...
should be this lap.
Yeah. Hey, I just noticed AR Gamer has a penalty as well. That's a normal 3-second one. Cool.
By the way, it's really stepped up the sound quality this week because I finally added a noise cancelling filter to my microphone.
Oh, really?
Yes. Really stepped it up. So now you can't hear every little bit of finger tapping and nail biting from how exciting it is.
Yeah, especially behind the safety car, the race is so exciting.
Yeah.
Like seeing those drivers in a parade behind a car going slowly, that's just what makes F1 so cool.
That's why Spa 2021 is my favorite race of all time.
Yeah. The sublime driving by Max Verstappen that race, man.
And Mazepin, of course, as well.
Yeah.
Fastest lap.
Fastest lap, yeah.
They signed the fucking Pirelli fastest lap tire as well. And then it got taken away from him. You had to give it back.
Unbelievable scenes. We're actually going another lap so we can enjoy more of this fantastic driving.
Yep. I am ecstatic.
I should actually try out that prompt in AI. F1 cars driving slowly behind the safety car and see what it comes up with.
Or maybe do F1 fraudulent champion. And see if it generates Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
You know, based on how the AI is trained, it might genuinely do that though.
And rocket ship driver, and it turns out with Lewis Hamilton. Yeah. 7 years within a rocket ship. Unbeatable. Yeah.
I mean, you say rocket ship, but the current Red Bull goes 800,000 miles per hour.
800,000 miles to the second to the gallon.
British Airways is actually considered the new Red Bull as a replacement to the Concorde.
Yep. Yeah, I heard Boeing are contemplating replacing their engines with 4 Red Bull powertrain engines instead.
Yes, 4 Honda engines.
As they calculate they'll be on the other end of the world in 2 seconds. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Adrian Newey will, of course, design the floor of that the new plane.
Yeah, the floor. Exactly.
The flexing
floor. Get that Venturi effect on under the plane.
It will be difficult to deliver drinks for the stewardess when the floor flexes that much, though.
That's true. Yeah. Floor flex happen. There was actually a military plane by the Russians about 70 years ago that actually used the Venturi effect. So it was
really?
a super low flying plane, like 5 meters or 10 meters above sea, and it was just using the Venturi effect to keep giving it lift.
70 years ago, you said.
Yeah. And it was an absolute disaster, of course, because it only worked in flat water.
Ooh.
The plane never...
We see some collision penalties.
Yeah, these guys are really snuggling up behind each other here, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's tune in later for more World War II and World War I plane facts.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
not really
I think
World War I planes.
Russia's still using them.
Wow, look at this camera angle, you guys. This is exhilarating.
It's funny, my game actually chose the same camera angle as yours.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at Blindevink! Oh, yeah, he did have a bit of a wobbly rear, but look at the gap he got. He's 1 second now.
Yeah.
He did that perfectly, and Danny actually the loser in this situation.
Yeah. Blender took off like a rocket on that restart.
He did. He
looks
to have a Red Bull
as well on P6. He lost also a second, so we suddenly have some gaps appearing. And a yellow for...
Oh, Daniel!
For Fox? No, it's Fox.
Daniel has got to have some warnings at this point. I think 2. Would you be able to check?
Yeah, did you see some...
I think this race I've seen him like go off track twice. I'm not sure if they counted as warnings though.
Let's see. He has 1 warning this lap and 1 warning in lap 2. So yeah, he's close.
Yeah.
Close to getting a penalty. Which
oh well,
would not
Daniel.
be beneficial to the fastest racer in Doncaster.
Indeed.
As Yoda had a moment. Wrong direction we went, or something.
This is correct.
Yeah, Blender really took off, huh?
We got
1.5.
Icewind trying to make a move on Copy. Oh, and they have a bit of a disaster here. Copy. Oh, Copy nicely maintained that car there. He was absolutely fishtailing it there. But Icewind losing out big time. He went too far with Copy, went into a gap that maybe wasn't quite there, and yeah, it did not end well. It did not.
Yeah, now there's a lot of fighting with Basco and EMT as well ahead of him.
Yeah, oh, EMT going off the track. We're going to stay on board with Icewind here for the ideal view. EMT with the penalty. Oh boy! I'm not sure that's a legal overtake. Yeah, he does give it back.
No, he leaves, yeah.
Yeah, he had to for sure.
Like that.
Yeah, I mean he had to.
Ooh, and Iceland having a bad exit.
Oh
yeah. Meepo around him. Did Iceland maybe pick up some damage? Does look like it.
It would have been on the right side of the front wing. Doesn't look like he has any end plates damage or anything.
As Tomo also had a moment and lost position to Nico now. Where's the closest Ferrari? That is Joel in P14. Ooh, and Joel's battling heavily with Rune Cruiser. Yeah, and Blinde really took off, and he's outside of DRS, so that's good for Blinde.
Yeah, Justin's also kind of outside of Danny's DRS.
Yeah. So the McLarens have found some speed on this circuit. Oh, and Tomo speeding in the pit. I think you'll see him retire. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, Tomo.
Yeah, the first moment he could recover from due to the safety car, but the second moment was too much for him. Didn't want to see any Jedi. Oh, and Samim crashed. That's a Ferrari down.
Please no safety car.
And it's another safety car.
My God.
Oh, it's one of those. The safety car Grand Prix. Lapped cars to only overtake? No, sorry, only certain lapped cars to overtake. As,
now the mediums drivers are going to box.
yeah, they're definitely gonna box for hard. And the hard drivers, what are they gonna do?
Ferrari now only have the last race of the season to score the first points.
Yeah, because Joel's a reserve and can't score points for the team.
They cannot.
Steve says Air Gamer and Meepo are looking to go to land on those hard. Yes, but now, of course, more people will get the free pit stop. The hard drivers, well, Blinder continues, but Danny goes in. So Danny gambles on the mediums lasting until the end. And Swao gets the penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, Dominic.
Oh my god, Dominic moment. Certified Dominic moment. And here are the pit stoppers. We got Makenda on softs. I think he is.
That's a mistake.
No, I don't know if that was a mistake.
Or he counts on another safety
Yeah,
car.
I think he does, and I think he would be wise to.
I mean, at least he didn't take the intermediates or something.
I think the guys in the back 10 pack, they should all probably be boxing, and most of them do. But, yeah, Makenda, I don't know if soft... We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice at least.
I mean, he's going to be hoping for... What, 6, 7, 8 laps? I just can't see... Damien says, supporting John must be like supporting Man United. Yeah, true. Maybe Argentinian gamer at Meepo will battle it out, Janne says. Maybe.
Yeah, it could be, but with those guys on mediums on fresh tires behind, I don't know. By the way, in Strat it's now hard to call at all. I don't know if the guys who didn't pit made a good choice though.
I find it interesting that Copy and EFT went medium, but they're obviously expecting another pit stop. Or another safety car.
Yeah, and I think those guys in the lead on 9-lap old hard are also counting on another safety car. And then maybe taking softs near the end, like 7 or 8 laps before the end of the race. Damien. So much promise only to be let down weekend because...
The very fair criticism, yep.
Does Dominic also have a Dutch coach then? Because we're talking Manchester, so...
But, oh, I finished The Boys Season 2, mate.
Oh, nice. Now go watch Season 3.
I was going to.
Okay.
But I have yet to have the time.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Yeah. But I shall tonight.
Yeah, I just... yeah, it's such a cool series. So if you're... thinking about what to do after watching this 2S Tier 1 race, of course.
It's The Boys.
Then watch The Boys.
Although I definitely have a phobia in real life for the rest of my life about going to Central Park. You never know what hides in the bushes, man.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man, just you wait until you see Season 3. You have many more phobias.
Nah, the gore is excellent, man. Like, all I'll say is the wrists on the rooftop.
Yeah.
That was delicious.
Oh, it's
it did make me hold my wrists.
And Damien says this may be an unpopular take, but... And then he doesn't continue.
That's fair enough.
Or maybe he hates The Boys.
I think the safety cars in this lap, so we won't have time to savor in Damien's take.
No, we won't read it at all. We'll ignore it and continue.
Well, unless it suits our narrative. But yeah, the safety car is indeed in this lap. So one of 18 drivers, please prepare your safety car.
Yeah, and don't hit each other and get 5-second penalties. Unless you like getting penalties, then you could. But
It's interesting from Danny though. Like he pitted, I guess, because he saw that on the hards he wasn't really able to make ground up on Blinder, so he thought alternative was the way to go. So did Justin.
Or you saw his tire around and thinks, I might manage mediums to the end. I might as well take the free pit stop now. I think at least.
Yeah, well, we'll see if the move was based on us.
If Blinde has to...
Oh no! Basco hits the wall! Oh no!
Was that a traction moment?
Oh no! Rune Cruiser got an illegal overtake for that, I think.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
And so he went and let Basco pass, and it lost him like 4 positions as well.
That's a Codemasters moment, and there's a yellow in sector 1.
Oh, that is just devastating.
Yeah, very strange restart here.
That it is. Daniel making the most of it though.
Yep, up to P5 with Justin and P6. So the championship leaders looking really good actually. Air Gamer and Meepo and Old Hearts ahead of him, and then Blinde who still has to pit. And Iceland as well, so virtually those guys are in P1, P2 I'd say.
Yeah, but there is a lot of time to be lost now behind these guys.
Yeah.
Especially because ultimately for Danny the goal is to get where Blinde is right now.
Yes.
And he's not many meters away, but he's got quite a couple of obstacles in his way.
Watch the fight between Wow, Basco and Makander as well. Free aside.
Oh boy.
But yeah, they're both past, Wow and Makander, and Makander very close on the back of Wow with those softs, of course.
Damien, it's Blinde, Argentinian Gamer, and Meepo.
Oh yeah, Damien is on that really slow connection, right?
Yeah, he's in France. It's a big France moment right there.
France doesn't necessarily have slow internet though, but he might be in a region with.
Indeed, he is.
With the good old DSL connection, copper line.
Yep, good old copper lines, man.
2 Mbit.
I like how I literally told Damien on the broadcast that he thanks Ocean Chief for giving him the details. SMH. This will not be forgotten. Damien, I'm the one being ignored here.
I mean, your voice probably sounds cracked as well on 144.
That's true.
Like he just hears some random sounds coming from us.
We just sound like Robocop.
Yeah. Makander really close to Wow, but not able to overtake it. I don't think DRS is enabled either yet.
You're welcome, Damien.
Their net is about as fast as the drivers. Well, I mean, Gasly isn't that slow, right? Neither is Ocon. Oh, and I see a battle ahead. That's Danny getting past Icewind.
Did you just say Ocon?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is it Ocon? Or what?
Never mind.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Just me butchering driver names.
What were you talking about, actually? What were you talking about?
Esteban Ocon.
Wait, but why were you saying Ocon? I think I must have missed it.
We were Damien was talking about French drivers.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Drivers.
Because I was expecting it to take an Alpine and you said Ocon. I'm like, wait, did he do something Ocon would do? I don't know.
No, we're just talking internet speeds and apparently slow French drivers, which I don't think is entirely fair to Gasly and
I think
Ocon.
it is. Ocon and Gasly are examples. Washed.
Man, Danny is all over the back of Nepo. Let's just hope this ends well.
Well, that might be a jinx. But Danny does get past. Argentinian gamer in front now.
Yeah, but a big and he has 13 seconds of penalty. Holy.
Yeah, and he gets past.
Holy moly.
He is right on Blinder's buttocks in a lap's time, I'd say.
Justin and all kind of fights.
Yeah, Justin not able to get through that pack the same way that Danny could. That's for sure. They were together after the safety car, but Justin also getting a 3-second time penalty.
But remember, Danny has 2 warnings as well.
That's true, but also consider with the safety car, the warnings are gonna be devastating with the rate that we get safety cars. People will not be able to get healthy gaps.
EMP crash, respond.
Yeah, and back on the way.
Joel pitted and is now in full Ferrari mode this season. 21 seconds behind the rest of the field. So Joel continuing the Ferrari luck, so to speak.
Indeed.
I also think Justin might just be a bit more careful with overtaking, considering he...
Yeah, he doesn't need to. He does not need to.
Yeah.
However, if he crashes out of this race now, then yeah, he's going to be done for. Well, not done for, but he's going to lose all of his plushy safety. I think Joe has to spun.
Yeah, and he's spinning again.
I just corrected so he could face the correct way.
He spun so he could go the right way. My camera angle was a bit strange there.
Well, it's also kind of weird to see what part is in front or what's behind.
Yeah. Yeah, so Joel not enjoying the Ferrari drive too. I only just noticed that the game implemented the special Monza livery.
Oh, it did, yeah. Right before the real Monza race, a day or so before they added the patch.
Well, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah. It should have been gone by now, though.
Yeah, it should. I wonder if why they couldn't code it that it would only appear at a certain race. It shouldn't be...
The code masters are not really the masters of code, if you haven't noticed yet.
Yeah. Ooh, and there's another yellow. A lot of small or bigger driver errors this race.
It's a very challenging track. You need to be on maximum focus all the time. That's why you get all the mistakes.
And I noticed Danny is not making huge inroads on Blinde, so even though Blinde is on 9-lap older hard tires, he's still very, very quick.
That was curious, yeah.
And
Blinde
just 8
looks to
laps
be
to
up
go,
on him on pace.
Yeah. Although I think Danny didn't practice that much too, because he had something of an injury, I read.
He was busy winning real rallycross races.
He was... yes.
Well, did he flex that on SLR too, or?
No, I read something, I think.
Okay. Because if he didn't, he should. Well deserved.
I did see he posted when he was going to the race, or when he was at the race, but I didn't know he actually took a victory. Then again, we shouldn't be too surprised.
Indeed.
Man is quick. And McCandle not making huge inroads too with these softs.
No, not at all. It's quite disastrous for him, I think. I think I was expecting a lot more out of this stint.
Yeah.
And regret will have long set in. Ooh! Oh my god!
Oh,
that's Argentinian gamer there, getting all loosey-goosey on the curb. And it's a safety car.
It's a safety car. Why should immediately a safety car? It's just a bit of blink. Come on, man.
my safety car.
This is perfect for McCandler though. 7 laps. That's what. That's about what he wanted out of it.
Yep.
But he did make many positions. Yeah, now Blinde pits, of course. And happy Blinde noises. Yeah, he's now on the softs. But we just saw with McCandler, even with the softs, it's not that easy to overtake if the car ahead of you has DRS as well. So it's going to be interesting if he has enough time to overtake both Wow and Danny.
Look at this though. Look at everyone in front boxed except Danny and Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and Schnell and stuff. So I think them not pitting might have been a big mistake.
Yeah, might have. I remember I mean, sure, you've been in that position as well. Like if you're in front or like in the top 5-ish and you don't know if you pit or not and you don't pit in a late safety car. And then get caught out by all the fresh softs in the end. I've had that happen once or twice. And I also had it happen the other way around, that I did pit, and that if the majority doesn't pit, then it becomes difficult again. Because if there's 7 cars in front of you, obviously it's going to be harder than if it's just 1 or 2. So it's always a bit of a gamble, I think.
That's true, yeah.
It's a very mixed bag as well, if we see up and down the grid. So
yeah, we got a real mix.
Snell and Meepo didn't pit. McCandle did pit, but to mediums because he already had the softs.
I think Blinde went on a goated strategy.
Yeah.
I think he went goated with the sauce.
Yeah, I think Blinde normally wins. He was already pretty quick with the hards as well. I don't know if it was even sure that Danny would have caught him if we didn't have a safety car. So it's looking good either way. And it's looking really good for McLaren as well, on the constructors. They make a 1-2 today, then I think they almost got it wrapped up.
Yeah.
Justin on softs as well, so he could also still be a threat to the podium of Danny and Wow. But he has a bit more work with 5 cars ahead of him. Ooh, Meepo pitted actually, but he got old mediums, so Meepo did pit. But didn't have any fresh tires left.
No.
But Chief says softs fall off quick though.
They do, but it's only a couple of laps.
Yeah,
by the time the safety car is in, only 5 laps.
It's like a sprint race.
Yep. Hey, did you know that North Korea and Cuba are the only places in the world where you cannot get Coca-Cola?
Really?
And they're both for very similar reasons.
It's
you know,
an
Cuba
American product,
and...
or?
Yeah, I mean, Cuba and the US don't really talk no more. You know? Since the whole Cuban Missile Crisis thing, you know, that small little...
Ah, yes. I wonder if they have like a North Korean copy brand of Coca-Cola. Kim Jong-un Cola or something.
I mean, unlike with Nazi Germany, like they're just banned from operating within Cuba, I believe. Did you know that France is the place in the world with the most tourism?
No, I can believe that. I've been to France a lot in my younger years.
My condolences.
My parents used to go there all the time. No, it was I mean, for holidays, it's a great country. It's just there's a lot of French people. That's the. No offense to the French. It's just. I could get in trouble with work with that.
And did you know there's only one place in the world that doesn't use a metric system? Feel free to guess which one.
America?
Yes.
Yeah, man, if you don't do 8 pounds to the gallon to the whatever, then
yeah,
like 17 miles to the whatever inch thing. I don't know. It's 7 feet and 3 elbows.
10 yards.
Oh yeah, yards as well. Yards, feet, miles. But I think at some point their system was so integrated on the Imperial system that it's quite hard to switch over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, here's my favorite fact, I think, of all is, what was it? The people who are currently alive represent about 7% of the total number of people that have ever lived.
Jesus, that's a lot, actually.
Yeah. It's quite the sad as well.
Yeah. But if you think about it, like not even that long ago, humanity was almost extinct. Like we were down to like a few thousand at most.
Yep. And also, did you know that Muhammad is assumed to be the most popular name in the world?
No, also not that surprised. Just certain beliefs are just not very original when choosing their first names.
That's I mean, Muhammad is more like a religious name, isn't it?
Yeah. Safety car in this lap. I wonder if our current leader, Danny, is very religious.
And we'll end on this fact. Only 2 countries in the world use the color purple in their national flag. Being Nicaragua and Dominicana, yeah. Well, such a beautiful, beautiful color. And no one wants to use it. Cringe.
Maybe it's seen as too, I don't know, too fancy.
Too fancy. I think it's more of a masculinity thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, we restart the race now. Blinda, sorry, Danny getting away with a banger this time. Blinda's sleeping a little bit.
Yep. Justin definitely not sleeping.
Oh, Blinda gets killed!
No, no, and Justin somehow getting to P3.
Yeah, he got killed by the Haas of Schneller, and hilariously, in a way, Blinda's car, while getting spun around, hit Schneller, but corrected him and then spun Schneller. So I guess karma was served instantly in this occasion. Devastating for him, though. Devastating.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's great for Danny,
like, but because I was watching Justin, but he was also having to avoid stuff.
That will have probably just cost him the last chance for the win.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not over till it's over, but he does have Justin in front of him, who's also on softs.
Yeah.
But he's got a car between him and him, so...
It's a bit sad for Blinda, because it was really looking well for him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, on actual pace, I think he would be a very deserving winner. Safety cars have not played in his favor, necessarily.
Yeah, Blinda's McKendall in front of him as well, on basically fresh medium, so I don't think he'll deal with that easily as well.
Oh no, I don't think so, because I mean the softs are about to degrade fully as well. The DRS is almost on again. When the DRS is back on, the soft advantages will be essentially nullified.
But what happened in Blinda's crash exactly? Did he get tagged from behind?
Oh yeah, the Haas getting a little bit too adventurous. Tried to dive bomb. Hit the rear, of course, of Blindevink. He started spinning, but then as he spun, he hit Schnella back in the corner by accident, I presume, and that corrected him and sent Schnella off. So interesting crash.
Ooh, Justin getting very close to the walls there.
Yeah, Icewind in P17. Worth noting, I think. That's a bit surprising. Also, Schneller. Not, yeah. I mean, he went from hero to zero there, didn't he?
Yeah. He was on old hardsets, so he might have miscalculated the stopping power of those old hards, and then then once you made that mistake, it's hard to.
Or you just kind of want to have it. I don't know. It happens. It happens to all of us.
A lot of fighting McKenna around the outside of
Oh!
And they touch. Yep, and that gets Blinda.
Blinda as well, yeah.
Blinda
He goes
now
side
also
by
goes
side.
to McKenna,
This is exactly what he needed. If he can make it work, and he does, by the looks of it, make it work. And it's all about the exit here. He does not get it.
No, there was a bit of.
He will be kicking himself with that.
The wheels got stuck, sorta. Yeah, but all the fighting is good news for Danny. Can now relax a bit on the front, and I don't think they will catch and surpass him in 2 laps. So
he's got penalty people behind him as well. So
yeah.
Justin, at this rate, by the way, he's looking to finish in P9.
Yeah, something like that, with that penalty. So he'll be kicking himself. Things not going the way you wanted to. Well, at least there's some tension left for the championship with these developments.
This is exactly what Daniel needs right now.
Yeah. And Justin will probably be eating his wheel and wondering where it went wrong for him.
At this track, anything can happen, but honestly, I don't really agree with the amount of safety cars in this game.
No,
I also like league racing myself. It kind of sucks.
Let's be honest, on today, for instance, 3 times a car didn't even crash out. They just had wing damage, and every time it was a safety car. So, yeah, that's very debatable.
I mean, I think even if it did, like if they did all crash, I think that's just too many safety cars to be enjoyable.
They should look more to like real fun, with the virtual safety cars being more.
Yeah.
Of a prominent thing than the actual safety cars.
Yeah, I mean, I like the safety car detection is actually pretty good. I think in this game, like you used to miss it constantly. It actually does trigger, which is good, but it's just too much.
Yeah.
I think even I think 1 safety car tops, like maybe 2 if it's like a really spicy race. But we have 2 or 3 safety cars a lot.
Yeah,
and, especially like driving yourself, if you're like, mapping out your strategy and everything. It's just annoying.
And it's more prominent on street tracks as well, like Monaco and here, and probably Singapore as well.
Yep. He's currently looking to finish in P8, P9 is Justin. So I'm going to stay on with him there. He's got 1 lap after this one. I wonder if Blinda is going into support mode. I doubt it.
Yeah, but they're all on a DRS train, so what can you really do? He's all out of ERS as well. So he needs a... Ooh! He nearly outbrakes himself.
Nice.
The positive thing for him is that Rune Cruiser is on 11 lap old hard. And losing time quickly.
Yeah, that's true. But Flashroom just reminded me of a nice little fact with Hanoi where you could get a safety car once one enters the pits.
Yeah, that's what Flashroom
I completely forgot about that.
Oh my god, yeah, that game. I remember we disabled the safety car for that race. Oh, and that's Joel, I think. No, that's Fox, sorry.
Justin is in luck as well. Something happened behind him. So the gap's so much bigger. He might actually finish P7.
That's because of Rune Cruiser, who's on old hards. He was losing time a lot. He lost the DRS train, and then obviously once you lose the DRS train and you're already on old hards, then...
Yeah.
Blind is doing his best to hold him up, though. Justin will be like, come on. Come on, Blinde.
I mean, he already cashed in the penalty. I think that's it for him.
How many penalties does... Oh, WoW has 5 seconds. WoW might even drop more. As Makander passes Meepo on track, but will hardly change his result.
Yeah, indeed, as we cross the line with Danny, and he wins the race. 25 points
McCandle
in the
second,
bag.
Blinde third.
Bindevink getting
So,
third there. Good for him.
Some content, Justin P7
Yeah,
as you said.
P7
So,
for him.
yeah.
So this did go much better than it could have. He could have finished P9 there, so good for him.
Damage limitation.
Absolutely, yeah. How many
Nico
is P7? How many points is that? 6? 5?
Let's see, 10 to 4, 5, I think. 5 or 6. I should have known that, but yeah.
I should have known that as well. I don't know.
You know, after the 10, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 system, I never learned a new one on the top of my head. I got stuck in 1994 or something. But yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Well, Justin won't be happy, but it could have been worse. This EMT gets the games driver of the day.
P7 is 6 points. There we go.
Yeah.
So he's going. Danny has made up a 19 point. Well, so he's made up 19 points, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's not over yet. Who had the fastest lap, by the way?
I couldn't see. I could not see.
Oh, wasn't Danny? Ah, that was Icewind, so no extra points. So Danny, McCandle, Blinde, Copy. How did Copy end P4?
I have no idea.
That's such a Copy result sometimes. When you haven't seen him all the race and then he's suddenly in the top 5.
Unless my
Meepo.
math is terrible, I believe Justin is 14 points ahead of Danny.
Ooh, there's still some excitement for the final race.
Yes. But, I mean, it's looking good for Justin, isn't it? He's,
Yeah.
He's gonna need to have a really bad weekend, and Danny's gonna need to have a very good weekend in order to.
I mean, Daniel will probably need a repeat of what happened today, like
he
late
will,
safety car, just
absolutely.
a penalty, and yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Pretty much. I don't expect that will happen. Justin want that to happen, and quite honestly, in a way, I want Justin to win the championship simply so he stops. Annoying me about it. Yeah, exactly.
I knew it. Could have predicted that. Yeah. I mean, in a way, he does deserve it, obviously.
Oh yeah, he does. Of course he does. No doubt about it. You can't forget he missed out 2 races this season.
Yeah. He would have probably won
2 out of 10
ago if he did.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not about him deserving it or not. That is not in question. But I do appreciate him setting those 2 races up, because it means that we can, fabricate a narrative about the final race being very close.
Yeah.
So I'm
I mean,
excited
at least
for that.
we have that. Yeah. Now we can really do some Michael Masi tricks in the final race.
Yeah.
Like Justin leading by 17 seconds or something. And the irony is he's a Max Verstappen fan. So imagine he's leading by 17 seconds and then there's a late safety car and he didn't pit because he just passed the pit and everyone else behind pits. And he gets passed in the final lap by like 5 guys and ends P6 or something and loses the championship to Danny.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, hey.
The irony.
Yeah, that would be quite something. Alright, let's move in our Wii drivers, in it, mate. Let's do the interviews real quick.
Oh, yeah, interviews.
So I can get back to watching the boys. How about that? Sound good?
Yeah.
Sound agreeable?
Priorities. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Alright. Actually, let's go for a double. Let's go for a double whammy. Hello, Dominic. Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
First of all, congrats to the win, Daniel.
Thank you.
But I think for you, it's a little bit more than that, isn't it? It's Justin finishing in 7th. Daniel.
Yes.
That means you've got a 14 point gap for the last race, my friend.
Are you a bit high or something?
Am I? I thought I wasn't.
Are you?
I am 23 points behind before this race.
Wait, are you?
Yes. You are looking at Spain standings, right?
Yes.
Ooh, so maybe the gap is even smaller.
What? Is it not 14? I'm so confused.
No,
No, he's 23. He's 23 points behind Justin after Spain.
Yes. So 25 for me, 6 for him.
Mm-hmm.
Closes it to like
4.
6 or something. Yeah.
Isn't it? Wait, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. 4.
I don't know what. Hold on, I don't know what kind of
He's-
math it was. But hold on, give me a second. You do the interview. I'm
He's
gonna
right.
figure out what calculation I
right.
did to get to this.
He's right though.
What the fuck?
6. 144.
Anyway,
he's both right, guys. It's
anyway.
144 and 140.
Anyway.
It's even closer.
Anyway,
More excitement.
Anyway. Moving on.
I mean, you did. I mean, not saying you were lucky because you drove well, but you did have the luck on your side at the end.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's only
Because
4
you had,
points, yeah, but I wonder where I got the
teammate
10
and
from.
Festos behind. Yeah.
I like this more though. We can hype this more.
Yes. I don't know. I felt I had to do something different from Blind on that second safety car.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it. Obviously. Then that last one. I think if Blind probably didn't get whatever happened to him, then I think he was probably there to win it.
Yeah, he was hit by Haas on the race. Not Justin, but Snelle.
Ooh.
He made a mistake, and then yeah, they hit each other, and Blinde fell back indeed.
unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Very,
What happened to Justin as well? Because he was up in top 5 and then just disappeared. No
The
offense.
restart wasn't great, and he was just kind of stuck.
The restart wasn't great because of the leader, or what?
No, I
No,
mean,
yeah,
he just
yeah.
couldn't get negotiate the positions with Makenda and such. He was kind of stuck behind.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
the guys behind.
And
us,
also,
Daniel,
I think
it was-
he was also driving a bit like on the safe side because obviously he does have a points advantage of 4 points, not 14. I
True.
wish to reiterate.
I mean, it could have been worse for him because at the end there was one hard runner in between in P8 and he lost a lot of time. And if he wasn't in between, then probably he would have dropped to P9 at first sight.
Oh.
So yeah, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Justin.
Question for you, Stu.
Mhm.
How did you like the last moments of qualifying?
Yeah, that was very interesting.
That's
We were
really
we
good.
did commentate on like what happened. Like, hey, there's a McLaren helping out. Is that Linda? That would be weird. No, wait, it's Danny. Wait, did Danny just help somebody else to pole position to beat his own time?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly what happened.
there?
exactly what happened.
No, I was on a good lap actually. It wasn't like perfect, but it was a good lap. I
No, it
would've-
was at least yeah.
It was a decent. I would have improved, but not to pole. And I approached the last corner and was like, "What's the McLaren doing then?" It's Danny. And he was like, "Should I give you a tow?" And then he just slots in front of me and gives me the best tow probably he could have.
Yeah, that was
to lead me to pole, which was a nice gift. Yeah.
yeah, very surprising.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I went into this race in full confidence that Justin will probably finish front, Tyler will be his. So I was just having a bit of fun with it. So that's why I ultimately gave him the slipstream. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's game on now. Big game on.
Yeah, maybe it gave you some good karma for the race.
Yeah, yeah.
maybe. Also, Justin's start was unreal. Like,
It was.
Oh, yeah.
I
Flying.
don't understand how he's got that start.
Everyone else was just pissing about, I think.
Nah. He's just absolutely correct. I
But,
just,
but yeah, I will
Blinder's
protest
safety
my,
car restart was legendary. He really did you dirty.
both
Mate.
of them were interesting.
mate. As soon as I saw that second one come out and he stayed out, I was like, yeah, I'm not staying behind that in P2. Could not be around for that.
Mm.
It's very sus.
Very
Sussy
sus.
bugger.
That's true. Very true. I think we missed one thing we didn't miss for the race today was just some idiot strategy energy. We didn't have that question mark in the race. That was very sad
Well,
that he didn't.
maybe
I mean-
McKenna did a bit of an alternate track.
I think
Yeah.
Meepo and our gamer were probably gonna go for that on the hards.
Our
But
gamer, that was pain.
What happened?
Like right before the restart, before the corner, I don't know if he locked up or what, but he went sideways into the wall.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was disastrous. It really
yeah.
was.
I'd like to say me and WoW kind of did it as well, because from lap
Kind of.
10 to the end on mediums is
Yeah,
a bit
true.
right?
15 laps on mediums was a bit hard, yeah.
Yeah? Was
That's
we were
true.
high?
That's true.
Well, where was okay? I think I was on like 64-ish% last lap, but
To be honest, I don't think I was in the 60s, because I
well,
didn't have the icon, but I didn't notice it.
I had the icon.
But yeah.
And how did you get that? That was the pit lane penalty?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just tried to cut it, I guess, but I didn't really cut it. It's like the weird. It seems to be like a weird bug where I went in too fast apparently, but too early. So not at the line, but like at this little chicane there is before the entrance, and I got the penalty there. And I will try and get that removed to get back to P2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Wondering what to ask. You have any other questions, Ben?
Daniel, are you
To these
single?
lads?
I am very much
Very
single,
important.
Renee.
Alright guys, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us today. Wish you a good rest of your evening. Love you very much, and bye bye.
Bye-bye.